Welcome back. My name is Alex. You may know me as Mars from TikTok, Instagram, Substack, wherever you were watching this or found me. Welcome back. And today we are sitting down for yet another album reaction, and this is one that I've been highly anticipating since it was announced a while back. Today we are sitting down to listen to RAYE'S brand new album, This Music May Contain Hope. This is 17 songs long, clocking in at 73 minutes. That's an hour and 13 minutes. This is a long album. This is one of the longer albums I've ever probably listened to. So it's going to take a little bit of concentration to actually sit here and get through this. Hopefully not, because it's going to be that engaging and good. But I have a short attention span these days, as most of you probably do too. So regardless, I'm excited to tap into this. This album is preceded by the singles Where Is My Husband, which has been doing crazy numbers. It's been a really successful single for Raye to introduce this era. She also released Nightingale Lane and most recently Clack Symphony with Hans Zimmer. That is produced immaculately. It is the most insane cinematic production I've heard on a mainstream pop song in I don't even know how long. I'm a huge fan of that one. Where's My Husband taps a little bit more into the Amy Winehouse, more Back to Black side of Raye's discography, which she worked on with Mark Ronson, Suzanne, which is a huge favorite of mine. So I'm hoping that we get a little bit more of that on here. There are also some long-ass songs on here. There are songs clocking in over 5 minutes. There's a bunch of them. So this is going to take a cohesive listen. I'm excited to sit down and actually properly dive into this. But before I hit play on this album, if you are not already subscribed on YouTube or on Substack, this is your sign to do so. My goal is to hit 10,000 subscribers over on YouTube, so it would mean a lot to me if you considered subscribing. And then over on Substack, if you're not already aware, I have a Substack, vinylbymars.substack.com. There is a free side to it and a paid side. The free side gets you access to a weekly newsletter called Now Spinning that drops every single Friday, where I go through the best of each week's new music releases. And then on Tuesdays for paid subscribers, you get access to another newsletter called Pop Pulse, and that goes through the biggest music news stories of the week. So who's announced a new album, tour, single, any chart news, chart updates, anything industry related about Spotify, Apple Music, streaming, Grammys, anything of that sort is in Pop Pulse. The paid side of things is $5 a month. You also get access to this full-length album reaction only on the paid side of things on Substack, in addition to all of my unedited reactions in the back catalog too. So I highly, highly recommend and hope that you choose to subscribe. You can help support me as a full-time content creator for $5 a month. It would mean the world to me. And I'm going to stop blabbering. No more promo. Let's get into this Raye album.
Allow me to set the scene. Our story begins at 2:27 a.m. on a rainy night in Paris.
Very specific.
Cue the thunder. Walks from a bar to her hotel. She has no umbrella. She is 7 Negronis
So
deep,
cinematic
and she
already.
A hole she is desperately trying to fill. Her eyebrows were plucked. She wore fake eyelashes and a red dress, yet no one at the bar would notice her efforts. Though disappointed, she is no stranger to rejection. She has weathered many storms that she herself has become the girl under the grey cloud. A perfect storm.
This production is beautiful.
This night in November would prove to be the catalyst, a culmination, the perfect recipe for the girl under the grey cloud must finally make way for the rain. Ingredient like grandma.
The composing is gorgeous.
Call me, please. We need to pray.
Oh my God, her grandmother?
Steps left to make it to the front door. My red high heels click, click, 4 many 2 drinks. I feel my backbone threaten.
She's so dramatic. I love it.
Suddenly in a reflection of a Chanel boutique window, I can see the old me and
Her harmonies are always so good. I feel like I'm in a noir film.
The state of my mind, I have black cat eye glasses, so I look chic as I cry, and it's thoughts I'll never amount, and the evil and insults, the arrows from your tongue is the same devils you tortured her with.
Whoa, I just got chills. That was real meta. This production is all consuming. So cool. The horns? I love how whimsical it is. It's so theatrical. Her going all opera after she mentions Edith. Wow, you can so easily get lost in here. Singing in the rain.
crazy, but I won't even care. Aren't we
Oh.
all broken people, just perfect how to hide it? Hey, right now, but I'll get there some more.
Get this girl on a stage, like a theater stage. Like, she is so destined for this. Strings too. This is so well produced.
You won't be, you will know. So go home and shut up and go see.
Ooh. It's track 2. You know what it's giving? Rosalia Lux. Because of how dramatic and operatic it is. Whew. Oh my god.
Deep in the heart of the South London concrete jungle.
Whoa. Now we're getting groove back.
To your doorstep, spliff hanging on his lips. He'll grab your arm and squeeze it before you leave him again. South London lover boy, they know where to find you.
Very similar to Where's My Husband, like melodically here. So theatrical. She needs to perform this entire album live.
There's another side to the story.
Do you see how hard I'm trying to focus on these lyrics? It's just like not in my brain chemistry to do so. I don't know why I'm finger guns, but I love it.
Alright, girls.
We're slowing it down.
Repeat after me. Stay wary, girls.
We're really slowing down. I can't even catch the cadence.
Sing good, stay safe. Out.
That bass. We're building back up. With the tempo up. Look at my feet. Wow. I want to get it. I want to. Yeah. That is the fun side of Ray that I live for. Like, this is the thing, like, so much of her music, like I said, is about the lyrics, and I'm just not a lyrics person. I don't really get, like, I get what the point of it is, but I could listen to instrumentals alone for hours and be very happy. The energy in that song, I'm like out of breath. The energy in that song is so palpable. That was so fun, and that is the side of Ray that I live for.
And the story ain't this dissimilar. Many moons later, she be deceived by a very own traitor.
Ooh, that wandering piano keys, those are enticing.
Wolf sheep's clothes, all but in this case, denim. Cold blood venom.
Ooh. Drop out for this chorus. Nice.
He strikes again. Oh, he's a cursive kisser.
The dig. Oh. Wow, I love the writing on this.
Go get him.
Holds his earrings, go get him.
Call me with a
Oh my god, the strings in the back are so nice.
Oh,
The fucking chimes, I love that. I love how this chorus is going down into this little grungier part. Not grungy, but like darker, more enticing to me. Feels dark to match like the theme of the song. How does she write like this? It's so impressive. The fucking drum roll. Oh my god.
Oh, he's a cursive kisser.
Like we're going to the Sinatra stage now.
Where once I lived in
This
the
song
palm of his hand.
is like 6 in 1 in 4 minutes. Less than 4 minutes. This is immaculately done. This is so sick. Who worked on this? Come on. Come on. Who else is doing it like that? That was, I know we're only 3 real songs in, but that was my favorite so far. I like that better than any single I've heard, I think. Potentially more than Clack. It's just like so ingrained in me at this point that when I hear something Romeo and Juliet in music, I think of Love Story by Taylor Swift. And this takes that same story that we all know very, very well and completely changes it and like flips it on its head. The fact that she's going through like Adam and Eve in the Garden of Eden and going how she was deceived by her very own traitor and he weren't even my type on paper. Such sweet poetry he would write, that WhatsApp Shakespeare killer we call him. Lies just to climb into your bedroom door. Now you're fighting for your life on your bedroom floor. What a sick song. I love that one. That I need to go back to and listen to the story over and over again because that is just so sick. Production-wise, vocally, the way that it traversed through so many different eras of music in one song. It felt like at one point you were living through a Disney storybook, but then you were in like the down and dirty depths of like a Prohibition era jazz club. And then you go into just like this beautiful synth section. And then the way that it ends and you're back in this like Frank Sinatra-esque mode. What a joyride. This song is a joyride, and I never want to get off that. That was so good. So good. Who else does it like Ray? I'm going to keep saying that, but Winter Woman, let's go.
Picture me, I am a silhouette. I am a sob story standing in the rain in a summer dress. From far away. He wrapped his arms, I died to live inside her on a perfect little tiny way.
Good flow. Oh. This is reminding me of something. Escapism. Yeah. And this is like the more hip-hop side of her I was talking about before. Oh, nice. She sounds so good. I love her writing. Ooh. That tension building in there from the string. That harmony. Oh my god, the stacks on this right now. She just like has such an ear for composing, like to bring the strings in like this, but you have this darker beat in the back. So selective. I wish I could ask her all these questions, like how'd you choose to do this at this point specifically? Click Clack Symphony. We know this one. We love this one. I love the way that they take the heels and turn it into the production, like throughout the entire through line of the song. It's so good. Someone commented, like, this isn't a song you listen to more than once. Disagree. I did, darling. I want Hans Zimmer to do an entire album with Ray. So badly. Oh my god, the harmonies there are so perfectly done. Click, 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 clack. Let the girls out. I did, darling. Such a unique take on like a female empowerment moment. The Click Clack Symphony. So good. The thing with Ray songs is like they live and breathe and like adjust while they're actually unfolding. And that's what the best jazz music does. It's like someone just takes a random solo, but this is a full story unfolding. Every song is like this, so it's so impressive. The sirens. Click, clack, symphony, and that. Click, 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 clack. Beautiful. This is my favorite part. When that classic Hans Zimmer score comes through. It's so large. Like, come into the world. Like, this is the opening to the gates of heaven.
She believed that she must be patient. She must have faith in the seeds that are planted beneath this. You'll be alright. No riding shining on at night. She will save herself this time.
It's like running through this field as you're approaching the edge of a cliff and the sun golden hour, just like the video shows it. Oh. Still have the click clack in the back there. That's the through line I mentioned at the beginning of the song. Dude, who thinks of this shit? Fucking Ray does. That's who. I feel like this is a good place to pause because like we've heard this song already, but like just living it within the context of the album just makes it even more special for me. This is like a very traditional pop album. And I wouldn't even really call this pop music. It's popular music because Ray is a popular now artist, but this isn't your traditional like snappy, hooky, melodically really friendly 2 minutes and 45-second like streaming success moment. This is not that. I feel like there will be a few moments maybe like it, kind of like Where's My Husband? I'm expecting more like that. That's how, what was it called? The South London Loverboy one was similar to. Those are moments where like you can really just let go and have fun. But this is not really, at least so far, an album about just like letting go and having fun. This is an album where you are meant to feel all of the emotion, all of the like ounces of energy that went into crafting this. This is a proper craft, and that's what makes it so enticing to me personally. Is production is everything, and that's my favorite kind of music to listen to. But at the same time, this isn't an album that I'm gonna play as I go for a walk after I sit down and do this. Like, this is not really an album that you just play while you're going for a drive, that you play while you're going out for a walk. This, at least to me, is an album that requires you to sit with it and read the lyrics. I want like a lyric book, literally, to sit there with the visuals for each song and photos that inspired it. And that is what helps this really come to life. So I hope we get some of that to an extent. But, you know, this is really, really great. Let's keep going. I know you're hurting.
Your legs step on the ledge of life's afflictions. I know you're a master of disguise. You give when you have little left to give.
I feel like Adele could do this right now.
Life can be a bitch, some call her Monday.
Oh, yeah.
And you hide it so well, you do, I must say. I know you're hurting.
Whoa! Holy shit! Where did that come from? Oh my god! Oh my god! I did not expect that. That nose! This is larger than life, man. Wow, we're settling back down to that low point? Like, production-wise, I'm surprised. I thought it would build more.
That you could find some for yourself. When life is dealt another losing hand.
This is perseverance and denial.
If you need
Keep the surprises coming, sure.
arms,
Nope, we're up. Oh my god. I can't. Remember when I was worried about this album being so long it was not going to keep me entertained? Orange! Oh my god! This is insane! I can't. Are you hearing this? Best song on the album so far. Wow. The production, this composition is unbelievable. Sensational. I think that could be a 10 out of 10. Like, I just really love the way that she is able to take this story about the pain that someone's really clearly feeling, and they try to bottle it up and persevere, but like, she's making it okay in a way, and like telling this person to feel the feelings. This is shaping up to be one of the best of the year.
I'll never give up. Never give up.
I'm not giving up, yeah, I'm not giving up, yeah.
I'd like this change of production. A little dancier. The synth work here is really cool.
I'm not giving up.
Now we're getting a house track. Take this just like really core message and turn it into a house song? Yeah. I could go without all, like, I love the production. I could go without all these like voiced notes. I'm sure it's like important people to her. I feel like this song could have been like a 2-minute kind of interlude of like this house track and not giving up. Which honestly, it's paying service to how I was first introduced to Raye. I found her through a David Guetta song they did in like 2018. It was Stay, Don't Go Away, Stay, I think it was called. I loved that song. It was basically a ripoff of Calvin Harris's One Kiss. But that was, I think, my first introduction to Raye. And this feels like it's paying homage to that one. Could have gone with that being cut down. I felt like it was a little longer than it needed to be. I loved the production on it. I love the house influence. I think she sounds so good. Didn't expect to get a Raye track. Like, that is one that I would go walk to. Like, that is one that I would keep in rotation for me just because that's the music I listen to. But let's keep it going. I'm loving this. Loving this.
This song is called I Hate the Way I Look Today. I hate the way I look today. I hate the way I look today.
We're back to the jazz club. The way that she can like transform her voice into so many different tones is so crazy cool to me. Feels very flappery, like Gatsby time.
It's not giving beautiful, it's giving train wreck, it's giving unfortunate. See, I hate the
So
way
self-deprecating.
Okay, boy. If you hate the way you look today.
It's like barbershop quartet in the back taking her. So punchy. Sick sax solo.
I should just pay to rearrange this. Why can't that girl's face and mine trade places? My looks so
Do you hear how perfectly lined up these sax are? Take it. I love that callback. What a fun callback, and it really just makes it feel like you're in the Sinatra era. And she gets that applause, like you're right in there in the moment with her and the band, letting this just fucking rip. Like, there's no one else doing anything like this. It's so impressive, and it's not just the way that she has an ear to bring this all together, in the way that like we look at Beyonce as a curator, the way that we look at Beyonce as somebody who can take all of these different writers and all these different producers and bring them together in a sample here and an interpolation there. And Raye is kind of giving that on a slightly more organic, not slightly, fully more organic level with this live instrumentation, the orchestra, the band, the sax solo. Like, thank God someone discovered her. Thank God we live in a time where like she was able to continue creating music after so much ups and downs of her career, of being signed and then not signed and independent and just like not getting the respect that she deserved for so long, and to finally really starting now be getting it more and more. This is the beginning.
This is a sad song, though it feels happy. It is not happy at all.
It does sound like a happy song. So just like break the fourth wall down, just speak to us directly.
I wrote it about a boy, a very lovely boy, and his name isn't even Henry, but I'm just trying to be respectful. We don't talk anymore. Could be next door, wouldn't even know.
I like the guitar that's coming up here.
We let go,
Yeah.
and I remember last I wish you only love and happiness, and I'm swallowing tears.
Yeah.
I told you this was a sad song. I
Doesn't
did
sound
try to
it.
warn you, in case you relate,
I like how
in
she's
case you're
speaking
sorry,
directly to the
heart is
listener.
also brave. I don't want you
One of the most like hooky choruses we've had so far.
baby.
There aren't many of them so far. This is like touching 70s funk now. Like, she's really going, not even funk, 70s disco. Like, this is just a tapestry of different genres coming together to create this full experience of a listen. This is sick. Is this individual song anything like crazy? No, but like in the grand picture, it makes sense to me. Also, just like, despite everything that he's done, sick for her to have a legend like him on this song, on this album. That's what I talk about, where she's narrowing her voice and going up there in her register. She's transforming, like, it's sick. Key change. Another. Another? Give me Love on Top. Again. You did. I can't keep saying the same thing over and over again, but there's literally no one else doing this. Like, this is crazy. Nightingale Lane. Let's do it. I've only listened to this, I think, one time.
The greatest heartbreak I've ever known. On the street in the South London suburbs.
And honestly, it was right when it came out, and I was kind of delirious, so I don't really remember it too much. Oh my God! Production-wise, it's reminding me of Ed Sheeran's, I think, Perfect. Starts off like this, with like that really reverb guitar. Don't kill me for saying that. That's just what it reminded me of. She is like a quadruple threat. Like, the voice, the tone, the vocals, the range. That's not easy to do, and she makes it seem like it is in the back of her hand. Ooh.
Right here on it.
The drama, bring it. What else is there to say? Every single song I'm blown away by. I feel like I'm just repeating the same shit over and over again after every song, but that's literally the only thing going through my mind is just how sick this is and how all-encompassing it is. The only negatives that I can draw from anything I've heard so far is it can borderline be too self-indulgent at points. Very, very, very sparingly. And I really do like the fact that this album thematically is structured into this like seasonal approach that she talked about. And that genre-wise, it's traversing a bunch, both traversing decades, traversing genres, and bringing influences directly into it. Frank Sinatra allusions, and you have Al Green in here. And yeah, I don't have anything bad to say, really. I don't. This is fantastic.
Skin and bones and lungs and heart.
Whoa. The way that she's tapping into these older genres of like the classic jazz and more like soul and funk side of things. This is what I hoped Bruno Mars was going to bring to the table, and it didn't at all. I was so bored by that album because it was the same thing repeated over and over and over again, both lyrically, thematically, and production lane. It didn't challenge him. It didn't sound like it challenged him. This feels like she worked for every single thing that is included in this song, making sure that every detail is perfect. And you hear that attention to detail, the specificity is so palpable here. Sorry, continue. Love that guitar. Yeah, this feels like could have been Bruno. Like, where was he? Why? Not this. Come on. He's insane for that. Come on. Is he? Yes, but like, is he? Come on. This man canceled plans 45 minutes before he was supposed to pick her up and inspired this song to breaking it down to purely like he's a heart and eyes and liver and a nose and no brain, by the way. This one is reminding me of I Know You're Hurting, where the message is a little bit more just surface level, but doesn't detract from how good the song is. Sometimes it just needs a simple message. It doesn't need to be so like deeply layered with poetic lyricism. It's just to the point. Love that trumpet. That was good. That was solid. It's crazy to me that a song like that is not as memorable on an album like this because this album is just so good. where you just gravitate as like a music critic, someone who enjoys reviewing music and does it for a living. I pay more attention and like hold the songs that are more complex to a higher level because it takes more to get there and pull it off effectively. This song, much more straightforward in its attempt, and it lands it. It doesn't need all the bells and whistles and theatrics and deeper meanings. It can just be that straightforward. And it's fun, it's playful, and it doesn't, honestly, if the entire album was so dark and deep meaning and heavy and like it's being an hour and 13-minute long album, 17 songs, it can feel like labor. It can feel easily like labor to get through an album this long. And that was my concern coming into it. And that is not at all what I'm getting here. This is a fun listen. And it means you have to have a song like this, or Where Is My Husband is coming up next. It just takes you a little bit out of the moment, a little bit more to just let loose and have fun. And that is what she's so great at, is curating this whole board of like, you have this song for this purpose and this song for this purpose, and here's the lighter moment, here's the more intense one, here's the ballad, here's the jazz moment, here's the nightclub house track randomly. That's kind of an outlier right now, but that was just like fun and easy and playful, and I'm ready to go into Where Is My Husband to just have fun again. Testing me. The way that she's like creating these melodies purely just from her little run. So good. So sticky. The band on this one is making it. Holy. It's her performance, but it's also the band. Shout out to this band. Killing it. Baby. And down with another. So dramatic. Oh, baby is my husband. Smash. Smash. Next. Oh, this is with her grandfather.
Seems there's always something more important on my to-do list. How are you, Grandad? Do you get lonely too, Grandad? Because right now I could use a call home. I'm rolling down a hill.
Oh, he's on it. So this is part of the summer section. Where Is My Husband, Fields, and the last three songs are summer.
Do you still play the piano, Grandad? Play me something, play me Claire de Lune. My goodness me, is this as good as it gets? My other pillows never touched. It gathers dust and I never zest for life. Like
does she like go into my journal or like my thoughts from this? This is relatable as fuck.
It seems to have been a while since we've actually spoken. You asked me if I ever get lonely, but you can feel lonely in a crowded room.
Spoken like a true poet. He wrote and he wrote till his hands racked with pain. And he
really? This song could have came out 50 years ago, and I wouldn't believe you. Yeah, totally gospel focused.
Well, music is medicine.
Beautiful harmonies.
And never forget, Mary, you'll always be Grandad's little girl.
Aww. That's definitely the emotional one of this bunch. Where I gave some critique on like Lifeboat for bringing in all of the voice memos and stuff. This is done in a more tasteful way of like bringing that direct humanity into it and having this moment with her grandfather, who's also a songwriter, and he's able to give the wisdom of the life he's lived. I'm just blown away. This is so crazy impressive. I don't know what else to say, guys. I don't. All right, we're back up. We're like reaching the end of the album. Things are starting to look like the tunnel is opening up on the other end. Ooh. Dirty. I feel like there's a, what's it called? Flash dance, like a proposal, like a big like flash choreograph thing for this song would totally work. You know, I would never want that, but I hear it. Family Affair. Such a different voice. Such a different voice. Gorgeous voice. This is less one that like I'd return to personally, just because I don't really listen to gospel music often, but actually ever. But having the three of them together on a song, they don't sound like featured artists. They sound like sisters who grew up together, singing together. Like this fits. Happier times ahead. Let's keep it going. Two more. The piano just reminded me of La La Land. Someone in the crowd. Do 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 do.
On a Saturday morning, she's a sweet coffee sipper. Since life has been so bitter, she's learning how to live without the man. I need a band, I need a band.
Bring the band in.
Somewhere in the traffic on Bond Street.
I like the groove here. Sorry, I got distracted. I like how this, like, all the optimistic stuff is coming at the end because it's following this narrative arc of, like, she hit the bottom, she was heartbroken and depressed and couldn't get out and built back the confidence and the freedom to live life again, and now she's imparting that wisdom to others. Like, it feels fully realized.
There must be happier, there must be happier times again.
This one's a little bit more forgettable. It's not captivating. It's a great message, but it's not like keeping me engaged at this point in the album. It sounds great, the band's amazing, like message is strong. Again, it's just like I'm kind of over an hour in, I'm losing it a little, so I'm waiting for this ending to come through. Those organ keys, yeah. All right, last song, Finn, 6.5 minutes. Okay, last one. Cinematic again.
To dance or then to cry or to just sing along. You take it to the taking time out of your day to hear the melodies and words we have to play.
Nailed it. I feel like I'm in Cinderella, like the closing scene of a Disney fairy tale.
For it's life's guarantee that we're all going to die. Come rain or come storms, we got one little life.
I'll deliver my own Finn, my own closing credits, my own first impressions recap review of this. This was spectacular. This is immaculately produced. Every attention to every detail is there. Vocally, she sounds phenomenal. She never doesn't sound phenomenal. I love that she made this music personal to her own story, but also took time to come out of herself and impart wisdom onto others towards the end, but also to sing to a girl sitting in a window and like imparting that wisdom to that person and bringing her. There's just like so many layers to this album that it's like a heavy lift to sit through and listen to this one time, let alone again. She's asking a lot of diehard fans, casual fans. Like most people are not going to listen to this album top to bottom over and over again. And it's a shame because it's so good. But the great thing about this project is that you could take two songs, one single song you could take from this, and it's a hit. You have Where's My Husband. You have Click Clack Symphony, which is still really up there for me. I think that could be my favorite still. I love the WhatsApp Shakespeare. I Know You're Hurting was phenomenal. I just feel like she does such a great job of taking the old vintage of our past and bringing it forward into today with a modern lens and bringing the WhatsApp into it and Uber rides. Like a lot of times that can be really cringy in music. It feels way too on the nose and it's being done to make it feel modern. It's pulled off. Like at least for me, I thought it was pulled off beautifully. Genre wise, she's traversing everything from like cocktail, jazz bar, prohibition era. You have doo-wop and funk. You have disco. You have a house song on this album, which I think is the most out of place of all of them, even though I thoroughly enjoyed it. You have neo soul. There's a bit of hip hop, like playing into the sounds of my 21st Century Blues and her earlier work. And this just feels like you are sitting in a movie theater taking it all in. It is so cinematic. It obviously helps that you have Hans Zimmer, but that's just one song. The rest of this album isn't with him, and you have that feeling throughout everything. This is, dare I say, a work of art. Like, this is so impressive that she's able to keep the momentum from start to finish, aside from like a moment here, a moment there. Lyrically, the storytelling is super impressive. I will again reiterate, you need to have the lyrics up to fully take this album in. The moments where I didn't have the lyrics up or I got distracted was because I didn't have the lyrics to read. I wish that my ears just were more attuned to lyrics first, but they're just not. And that's a me problem. But make sure you sound off in the comments. Please let me know what you think of this album, what your favorite songs were. Again, if you're watching this on YouTube, the full, complete, unedited version of this is only available on Substack. So that is where you can find it. The link again is vinylbymars.substack.com. If you're not already subscribed, it would mean the world to me if you did so. But I hope you guys enjoyed this album. I hope you enjoyed this reaction. And yeah, this was a good one. I'm ready for her to continue onward because she has so much potential and it only continues to get better. So shout out Ray, you killed it. But thank you guys for watching, and I will see you all next time.